We are about to embark upon a series of strange and exciting, dangerous adventures. Adventures that will lead us to all parts of the world.
Hello and welcome to another Bad Comic Review. This time we are looking at Wolverine Revenge Issue 1. This is a mini-series from Marvel Comics in 2024, written by Jonathan Hickman, pencils by Greg Capullo, inks by Tim Townsend, colors by FCO Plascencia, letters by VC's Cory Petit, cover by Greg Capullo, Tim Townsend, and FCO Plascencia, assistant editor Drew Baumgartner, editor Mark Basso. The cover, while related to what's going on in the book, this cover's super boring. There's a lot of white space there that looks lazy. So negative space aside, you can barely see the dinosaur, and Wolverine is just sort of posing. It is not dynamic at all, and it really makes the book look like it's probably significantly more boring than it is, like most of the X-Men books these days. So I was very hesitant to pick this up because the X-Men books have been such trash for me for the last couple of years with this weird ethno-state thing they had going in Krakoa. It was just such a boring turnoff and fan fiction storyline for me that I really didn't want to spend the money on this. But the comic shop owner assured me it was really good and that even I would like it. So I dropped the money and picked it up. Now $5 seems like a lot of money for a miniseries issue 1 that you're not sure about. But this actually is a little different than I expected. This is actually a what-if story. So those of you that are old enough to remember Asteroid M, this picks up shortly after that one broke apart and Magneto was believed to be dead, because that's pretty much a regular thing in the X titles, even back in the day. But it also released a huge EMP that crippled most of North America and most of the Northern Hemisphere for that matter. So Wolverine's goofing off in the Savage Land and he fights some dinosaurs. He's having a good old time when Nick Fury shows up and said, "We need you, man," and he has to fill Wolverine in on what's going on. Of the 20 SHIELD helicarriers, there are now only 3, and that's not gonna last very long either. Nick Fury is assembling a team to go steal something from the Brotherhood of Evil Mutants, and the strike team is basically a handful of SHIELD agents: Mariah Hill, Captain America, Winter Soldier, and Wolverine. Unfortunately, they are going against somebody like Mastermind and a lot of the Brotherhood. Very powerful members of the Brotherhood too. This is a one-way mission where they either succeed or they all die. So they have no choice, because if they want to restart the United States and get the power grid up and running, they need this seed generator because it's the only one that has a chance of functioning. Unfortunately, things go horribly wrong right out the gate and a lot of people get killed, including some heroes. They kind of go out like punks too, and they definitely fall prey to some mutants that they probably should have anticipated. But nonetheless, the old trope of putting a bomb inside someone and having them run for it is in play. Overall, I have to say I was very impressed with this. I was kind of surprised to see Deadpool in here, but this is in the era where he is a bit more of a evil character, so it fits. And I was very happy with the art. I thought it was pretty solid overall. Greg Capullo can be a little hit and miss sometimes for me, but I did enjoy this book quite a bit. I thought the art was solid. The cover's boring, but the interior art does make up for it quite a bit. And the story was actually interesting, which I rarely say about Jonathan Hickman. This is all opening act, so we're not going to get to the actual revenging until issue 2. If you don't like watching heroes die, you're probably not going to like this. It is a little bit gory near the end too, so that's probably going to be a little bit off-putting for a few people, but the story is pretty good. So we'll see how issue 2 goes. So far, it's off to a very strong start, and we'll see how they're going to wrap it up. I have a feeling it's going to be another depressing, gloomy ending where nobody wins, and the hero just sort of walks off into the distance, leaving everything to rot behind him, but that's just me. So I'm going to recommend this for the reasons that I've given. In the meantime, that's going to do it for this one. Thank you so much for listening and supporting the channel. If you enjoyed the video, please hit the like button, and don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss future reviews. If you'd like to help the channel out in other ways, links are in the description to various support methods, and as always, we hope to see you on the next one.